Welcome back, guys, to another Go Battle League video. Of course, today is going to be a very special treat. We have a shiny, lucky, perfect IV, Druddigon. We're going to be doing Ultra League today. Yes, I know it's not the best IVs for Ultra League, but deal with it. This is the league that I can put it in. So we're going to start out with Druddigon going up against the Giratina. Let's see. It's going to be kind of a standoff here. He's going to do his little Shadow Claw shenanigans and then go for Dragon Claw. I'm going to go ahead and go for Night Slash spam because it would make the most sense if I get attack boost, sweet, and then also hits for super effective damage. So they go for the Dragon Claw, hits me super effective. I'm going to follow it up with another Night Slash here, see if it goes through. And are they going to shield it? No! Look at all that damage. Down goes Giratina, taken out by a Druddigon. And then next up is Walrein. That's the perfect matchup here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Poliwrath afterwards. The Walrein's going to go ahead and go for an Earthquake is what I was anticipating, and that was exactly what it was. So we went ahead and followed it up with a Dynamic Punch here. They shield it, and then after that they're going to possibly go for an Icicle Spear. That's what I was expecting, but instead I shielded it. I knew it was going to be Icicle Spear, and I shielded it. Well, what can you do? So yeah, and then here, of course, is the other Pokemon in my team, my shiny Shadow Scizor. That's something that I also wanted to get to show off at the same time. But yeah, the main thing is that we're just celebrating the shiny lucky hundo, the Schlundo Druddigon. Anyway, Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for its Sludge Bomb. Doesn't do a lot of damage, and then I just farm it down the rest of the way. And that's our first win for this video. Okay, on to the next battle. Let's see, it's going to be Druddigon leading against a Stoutland. Not the most flexy kind of thing, but hey, at the same time, we're still in a Spice Pick season, basically. Or an off-season, interlude season. So we're going to see some things that we're normally not going to see, or maybe not even meta relevant, but everyone gets some attention in this video. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and just farm up towards a Dragon Claw. I can't believe how much damage it does. It's ridiculous. And then down goes Druddigon. I know that I could have possibly won that, but then if I shield it, but at the same time, I need to preserve my shield for anything in the back, and also I just wanted to make sure that, like, hey, if Druddigon's going to go down, it's going to go down. Sometimes I need to sacrifice the lead in order to win the entire match, because I didn't want to switch into something that was going to basically have them switch into a counter. Anyway, Muck's going to go ahead and do its thing. I'm going to go for the Dynamic Punch, and then after this, we're going to switch over to Scizor because we're anticipating Sludge Wave, but instead they go for Dark Pulse, which is pretty good. Anyway, we're going to bring in our Scizor, and then we're going to go ahead and go for a Night Slash, takes out half its health. Try to farm down as much as we can before we get taken out, and then there we go. Down goes the Scizor, and now in comes the Poliwrath, and we're going to go ahead and take this Drill Run right here, farm up as much as we can, go for the Ice Punch, and then down goes the Excadrill. All that's left is Muck, and then we farm it down with a Mud Shot. By the way, guys, if you enjoy this content, please feel free to leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be updated on any future content. And also hit that notification bell to be notified on when I release new videos. Anyway, it's Mamoswine leading against a Druddigon. We're going to go ahead and farm up as much as we can here. And we're going to be pleasantly surprised that we're able to actually farm down something that we're weak to. Anyway, in comes the Aggron. Just let Druddigon go down. I don't know why, but yeah, here we go. This one we actually switched because the one thing I noticed with my team is that once the meta was trying to build against it, was that it was kind of squishy, so I needed to pick something tanky, something relevant. So unfortunately I had to go with a meta pick like Umbreon. Yeah, I know. Oh, you went with a meta pick. Why did you do that? Well, because you need something bulky, and unfortunately Umbreon's bulky and we have to deal with it. So anyway, in comes the Mamoswine. I'm going to bring in my shiny Shadow Scizor. We're going to do the Avalanche. Farm down with the Bullet Punch. Thankfully that thing was locked in. Then in comes, I believe, a Fire type. The animation's good and this editing is like kind of slow because, oh, never mind, it's an Alakazam. We take each other out. In comes the Aggron again. We follow it up with a Foul Play, and then down goes the Aggron, and then that's another win. Alright, next up, Jose Luis. It's going to be Druddigon versus Mewtwo. Of course, with here, it's going to be, I think I have the advantage as far as energy is concerned, because I can hit him with super effective Night Slashes. Look at that, it already takes out half its health. I tried to switch over because I wanted to have I wanted to have Umbreon catch a Side Strike to preserve the Druddigon, and it didn't go that in my favor. So instead, we're just going to have it eat the Dynamic Punch here, and then we're going to follow up with some Foul Play spam. They should shield us because they probably have enough energy to go for another one. Yes, there we go. We're going to go ahead and go for another Foul Play, with them probably not thinking that I had another one ready to go. And in comes a Swampert. So obviously the Swampert's going to do a nice chunk of damage and then take us out. There's the first Hydro Cannon. We're going to go ahead and fire off another Foul Play here, and then launches, does like a little bit of damage. And then in comes the Druddigon. Perfect fit. We have 2 shields and a Pokemon that will take Hydro Cannon with no problem. So we're in a good spot here. We'll go ahead and spam Night Slash. Boom, that connects. And then we're going to just shield one more so that way we have a decently charged up Druddigon for whatever comes in. And it is a Giratina. So we're just going to go ahead and unload another one. We get taken out here. In comes the Umbreon. We're going to tank a Dragon Claw. There we go. And then after that, the Giratina is going to have no energy left, so we're just going to be able to bring in a Scizor to tank like one Shadow Sneak or Dragon Claw and then charge up over here so that we can overfarm. There goes another Shadow Sneak. We're in the red here, so we're just going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash just to take out that Giratina. It connects, down goes the Giratina, in comes the Swampert, and we farm it down and we win. Okay, now for the next battle. Alright, so for this match, it's going to be Cresselia leading against Druddigon. Kind of an even matchup. I guess we'll find out who's going to start to overtake the match. But I have a feeling that Druddigon's in a good spot just because it can spam Night Slash and then has some consistent charge move. But for whatever reason, I chose to switch. And they switched into a Melmetal after I chose to swap into my Shadow Scizor. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I was anticipating catching a Moonblast, but then they knew that I was going to switch, so they did it at the same time. Anyway, I go for another Night Slash here, hope that I get the boost, and then boom, there we go, they shield. So they're actually shielding the Night Slash, which is good. And then I'm just going to let the Shadow Scizor go down, and then bring in the Umbreon, get a nice little charge up. I believe I'm trying to overfarm here, but I'm anticipating a superpower here, so I shield, and it is a superpower. In comes the Dragonite, so because I had a switch charge ready to go, I went ahead and swapped back to Druddigon. We're going to farm up as much as we can here and then go for Night Slash. First one goes through, now in comes the Melmetal, and then thankfully Melmetal is going to do like no charge move damage, so we can just go ahead and keep spamming Night Slash until we get rolled over. We're out of shields, so we're going to go for a Rock Slide. So there's the Rock Slide, takes out the Druddigon. In comes Shundo Druddigon. Umbreon comes in, it's going to tank some hits, and then in comes the Cresselia. So it's going to fire off Moonblast. We're going to get hit for super effective. And there's an excellent. We get Foul Play 1. Cresselia is in the red. We just need to get one more. Can we do it? You can do it. You can do it, Umbreon. We're in the red. Oh, it's so close. Yep, we get the Foul Play, and then down goes Cresselia. Down that goes, and then that's another win. Alright, now for the next one. It's going to be Summer Pang. Druddigon leading against the Talonflame, so we're just going to go ahead and spam Dragon Claw. What are they going to do? Flame Charge? Most likely a Flame Charge. We're just going to go for the Dragon Claw because we're anticipating that they're not going to shield the first move, but then they decide to anyway. So we're just going to go straight for another Night Slash to see if we can get the boost. But they bring in Walrein, so we have to swap out. We're going to choose Poliwrath because we can just go ahead and spam Dynamic Punch here. And the Walrein's going to most likely go for an Earthquake. Yes, there we go. Puts us at half health, but we're going to answer back with Dynamic Punch. There we go. Takes out the Walrein. And then finally we're going to see what the response is. It's going to be Talonflame back in. We go for the Ice Punch, and then barely survives, and then they shield. We're going to probably take a Flame Charge. Yep, there we go. There's a Flame Charge, and then after that, they're going to follow it up with another Flame Charge. We shield that one just because we want to try to get one more Ice Punch. No, we swapped out just to preserve the Poliwrath in case there's something in the back that it needs to take out. Anyway, they go for the Brave Bird, swap out to Umbreon. We're going to spam some Dragon Claws, and then we're going to most likely swap out here. So there's Dragon Claw 1, fire off Dragon Claw 2. Or actually, I think we let Druddigon go down. Puts the Umbreon at half health. Yeah, we're going to let Druddigon go down so that we can have something come in with a clean slate. And we chose Scizor. Yeah, there we go. And then they just realized that we had him beat, so they threw the match. Alright, and then now finally for the last battle of this video. Again, if you enjoy this content, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for when you want to stay updated on when we drop any YouTube shorts or any long format videos like this one. I don't usually make these videos, I just figured that because we got a shiny, lucky, perfect IV, and the short term is Schlundo Druddigon, I just had to make a little memory video, just reflect on it. Anyway, back to the battle. We go for a Night Slash here, farm down as much as we can, and then they're going to go for Rock Slide, but we're just going to farm it down the rest of the way. Have a charge move ready to go on the switch in, and it's a Swampert. So we're going to go ahead and unleash this Dragon Claw, bring it down to half health. Oh, it's Shadow, that's why. It's incredibly glassy. Look at how low it is already from one Dragon Claw and a couple Dragon Tails. It's in the red by the time an Umbreon comes in, so we farm down, we switch to Scizor right afterwards, and then for whatever reason they bring in a Clefable? Clefable. Alright, well, Clefable eats a eats an Iron Head, goes down, Swampert goes Hydro Cannon, and then we farm down for the win. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.